everybody, I'm here for a video. I've got a cup of tea here. I've got some inserts. I've got a couple of, these are Coletto pens. I've got earbuds. I was listening to a wonderful video by the wonderful Babette on YouTube. I will link her down below. I was choosing which set of her knots. I've got another set down here you might not be able to see that I'm going to use in this notebook of mine. I've got my, I've switched out my watercolors, so I actually have my St. Petersburg Biela Noche, watercolors in here, and they're full pans and they're great. I think this is a Jane Davenport brush. Some watercolor strips, and there's a reason for that, and like some water. But the reason we're here is, oops, you can see I chose to go with the dark brown for right now. But those might have to come out in a minute, because the reason we're here is some people wanted to see what I have in this notebook. This is a Boho Cottage Boho Dory. It is in the mustard color. When I originally got it, it had white elastic. I wanted to show what I have in here because I'm going to be changing things up just a little bit. So let me kind of, yeah, my desk is, this is what happens. My desk kind of gets this way. So the first thing you'll see is it is a beautiful soft leather. I do have a Sojourner of a leather that's kind of similar. The thing that's kind of interesting is when I purchased this, this is what she calls her personal size. And her personal size looks to be, to me, here's one of my Sojourners in the B6 Slim, and this is the doe. And the reason I chose this one to show you is because of the nature of the leather. But if you look, they're like the exact same height, the exact same width. I just wanted to show you a size comparison. A Sojourner, B6 Slim, a Boho Dory, Boho Cottage, personal, exactly the same size. So what I have in here is, and I'm sorry, the puppy might be trying to move his blanket. I'll post a photo of where he is. So these are the new writing boards by Midori, and they're not available yet in the States, so I decided to print the publicity photo of them and put it in a Tomoe River insert I made myself. Then I have a craft folder that I made. It's out of scrapbook paper, and I made double pockets. This is actually going to come out because I've had this in here for a little over a week and I haven't used it. Then I have, this is actually a journal insert I started January 3rd of this year. And I was using it until May-ish. Let's see, May. I was testing different watercolors and, you know, different media in it. Yeah, I was using it until May, and this is a Clairefontaine paper. And I wanted to see how it did with, those are my Kuratake Ganzai Tambi watercolors, some Ali Brown, some Cocoa Daisy. I wanted to see how it would do with different media, and if you look, it does a really great job with bleed through. I mean, there's a little bit of ghosting, but not much. I mean, look at these intense watercolors. I mean, there's just a light hint of them. So I wanted to try that. Then I do have a zipper pouch, and in the back, this is one of the craft inserts that Rowena at Sojourner sometimes includes in her, when you order a notebook, she includes an insert. So this was one of them. And I wanted to see what my different media Like, look at that. Those are my St. Petersburg Biela Noche watercolors. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I wanted to see what, you know, the Jane Davenports, because I have that whole set, and those are, and I'll show you those later at another date. So I wanted to take that out. And then I've got some washi and some stamps, and I took a Taroko Design writing board and just cut it down to fit a big B6 Slim. So the reason we're here is I was looking for this insert. I have a pack of the Midori MD Notebook Light in the B6 Slim, and it's a beautiful paper, and it has a light grid on it, and I was thinking of including one of these in here to have for like notes and to see how this works with different media. And as you can see, I'm getting very close to the end of this. There's only, you know, like, I was using it to test the paper with all my different, you know, markers and stuff. So I've just got, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, 10, 11, I guess, pages left, because I've got some stuff that I'm planning on doing here. So I needed a new insert. So I went searching through my stash, and I found I had an original Midori Traveler's Notebook. So this insert will replace my Peaky Dory Design Clairefontaine paper insert. But then I wanted to use some watercolor paper, since that's, you know, one of the mediums that I'm learning to use right now. So all I did was take this Canson water paper. I had another one of these. And you can see this is from when I first got my St. Petersburg Biela Noche watercolors. Look how beautiful they are. Just as good as, you know, any other professional. They're wonderful watercolors. So all I did was take this paper and I folded it in half because it's almost the right size. See that? Almost the right size. And then I stitched it after I folded it and laid the paper together. And there's only 8 pieces of paper here. So it's gonna last me a long time because I don't watercolor all the time. And then all I did after I folded it in half was cut off this right here. So I wanted to put this in here, and I just worry that it might get a little chunky because I'm not used to having that much stuff in here. And then I keep thinking,
do I need this in here, or do I need the Tonaway River in here? Let's see what happens when I do that. Oh, wait. Then that doesn't need to be there. Let me take that off for a second. Now this is, as you can see, all I did was stitch it. I used an awl, poked 3 holes, and then ran some very thick line through there to secure it. And then I keep thinking as well, do I need this in here? If, you know, I'm going to have this or this. But eventually this will come out, and this I have a feeling will be finished. This insert will be finished probably in the next few days. So let's just see. I don't know. Let's play. I haven't used Midori paper like this in a long time. I mean, look how nice that is. It's just because that one insert is so super thick. That watercolor insert. I mean, look at that. That's like taking up half of the notebook, just that watercolor insert. I wonder, what happens if I put this in here? And then, oh wait, I got the Midori, I got the watercolor, and I got the green. I really don't need anything else, do I?
look at that. So, I went from having these things in there to the only original thing being in there is the zipper pouch and the writing board.
I think that's funny. And the only reason I don't have the folder in here, I do love the way it looks though, is because I haven't used it. I mean, it would be a good place. Well, it doesn't take up that much space because it's thin. It would be a good place. You know, these are like 2 and 3 months of washi samples. I might not Even that really cleans it up. But look at that. That looks beautiful. This, and so then I still have this insert to work with. Some more of those. And then this one I will finish over the next few days because I'm going to do some experimenting with different aqua pastels. I'm going to see what this paper does because, you know, when I lay down a lot of water with a very thick brush, and some people have been asking me what brushes I've been using. These are just two of the brushes that I have. I got them from Jet Pens, and they are the Zen brand, or the Zen line by Royal and Langnickel. And this one is a 14 round, and this one is an 8 round. And I used this one to lay these colors down. These I did with the Crayola Super Tip markers. I was practicing drawing lavender and then lavender shapes with blues and reds and pinks and oranges. Actually, I laid this green down, the light green with this brush, and then use some Jane Davenports. And it's actually a really good way to hide what you don't want people to read. This is the pen ink in one of my pens, and I wanted to see if it would move, and it sure moves with water. And then I used my Prismacolor alcohol markers with these girls from James Burke. And the first time I'd ever used those markers, and I had them for over 2 years. And then these squares, I actually used this one, the number, I think it's number 8 brush? Yes, number 8 brush. Because I had a lot more to do, and this pen, or this brush, made it easier to fit all of them on there. Anyways.
So there you go. I just wanted to show you a quick little look inside of what is vastly becoming one of my, you know, love note. There you go. Just a quick little video to see what I had in here, how I moved things around, and what I will now have in here. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. I will link Kat at Boho Cottage. I will link Courtney Diaz, James Blake, Allie Brown, their Patreons, because they've got wonderful things. I'll even link Burgess Taylor, her Patreon, because she's the one that had me thinking about all of these different things because of her, some of her live streams and some of her YouTube videos. And I'll link Babette, who's the maker of these wonderful knots. I'll try to remember to link Coco Daisy because of their beautiful washi tape that I have. I will link, if I can get this open, these are my St. Petersburg beautiful 24 set full pan colors. I was going to order Daniel Smith's, and then I forgot I had these and went, no, I do not need Daniel Smith's. I have these. I'm going to use them. So I will link them on Amazon. I do not have an affiliate account with them, so you know, you're not supporting me or you're not supporting anything. I'm just showing you where I got them. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.